surprising twist ahead of the 2024 election, a recent poll reveals that Donald Trump holds a commanding lead over Kamala Harris among members of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. With nearly 60% of Teamsters backing the former president, the political landscape is shifting dramatically for one of America's largest unions. Now, what does this mean for the upcoming election and for the Democratic vice president? How did a union historically aligned with Democrats find itself swaying towards Trump? And what does this mean for the political future of Kamala Harris? But who exactly are the Teamsters? Founded in 1903, the International Brotherhood of Teamsters has grown into America's largest and most diverse labor union, representing over 1.3 million workers across a multitude of industries, from freight drivers and warehouse workers to public defenders and healthcare professionals. This union has stood as a champion for workers' rights for more than a century, ensuring fair wages, job security, and decent working conditions. The Teamsters have historically been a powerhouse in labor politics, particularly in key battleground states where their endorsement can make or break a candidate's campaign. However, as internal dynamics shift and more members express support for Trump, the union's political influence could be reaching a critical crossroads. The most recent poll reflects a significant change in sentiment within the Teamsters' ranks. While the union traditionally leans Democratic, the leadership's decision to not endorse any candidate this election cycle highlights a growing divide. Teamsters President Sean O'Brien cited a lack of commitments from both Trump and Harris on vital issues, including the right to strike and protection of union activities. This lack of consensus among members poses serious questions about Harris's ability to secure the support of blue-collar workers, which is an essential demographic for any Democratic candidate. Harris has been actively courting labor groups, but with Trump's strong showing in Teamsters polls, her path to the presidency appears to be fraught with challenges. What does this mean for her campaign? Well, the absence of a Teamsters endorsement could weaken her appeal among voters in key swing states like Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. However, grassroots support from local Teamsters chapters might still provide her campaign with a lifeline. The Teamsters non-endorsement serves as a critical reminder that labor support is not guaranteed, and her campaign will need to work tirelessly to connect with union members. Can she convince undecided voters of her commitment to working-class issues? Or will Trump capitalize on this momentum to further solidify his standing among blue-collar workers? The implications are profound, not just for Harris but for the Democratic Party as a whole. As we navigate this evolving political landscape, the relationship between unions like the Teamsters and presidential candidates will be pivotal. The choices made by labor leaders and their members could very well influence the outcome of the 2024 elections. Will the Teamsters remain a pivotal player, or will they shift the balance of power towards Trump? Only time will tell. Bureau Report, India Today Global.